Hi everyone, today we have a new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Eduard. And here we have the Brassin set. So even though we have a large box, it's a wing set, or more precisely the folding wings for FM-2 in 1/48 scale. And of course we have a commercial sample here, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So first of all, I have to remind you that the FM-2 release, even in limited edition, it doesn't allow you to fold the wings just like here on the picture. So in order to do this, you have to get this particular set and then combine it together with the original plastic. And that's why it was interesting to see what is actually included here, because it cannot be only the let's say wing root parts. Maybe there are also some additional things. And the set number is 648889. So as you can see, it's I would say typical box for 1/72 scale release from Eduard. Here you can see comparison with my hand. We have also this 3D picture of the assembled set, and here on the sides we have basically nothing. Here, by the way, you can see also the barcode for this product. And also there is a price tag, 29.95 euros, which is I would say somewhat what will require some considering from you, because this will be a notable investment, we can say it straight. There is no point in not admitting this. So here inside you can see what we have in the box, and we have actually another small box. We have assembly manual, special foam preserving these plastic parts on the bottom. And if you wonder what is packed into this small box, so this one I mean, we have the 3D printed parts here. So I just need the knife in order to cut through the tape, because there is a special sealing tape in order to keep parts intact. And this will take a bit of time. In the meantime, I can also remind you that you can check the original releases of FM-2 on our YouTube channel. So we already checked the limited edition as well as the profit pack, as far as I remember. And I already opened the box, so here you can see what I'm talking about. So just give me a moment, I will take it all from the plastic bag and we will check it together. I can see that the main thing which we are getting here is the wing root parts, as I said before, but we also have quite detailed small elements which will be used for that. So first of all, let's check these parts, and I think we should zoom in and open the lenses. So as you can see, these are wing sections. They are 3D printed, as I said before. They're not that huge. You can see comparison with my finger basically. And also here we have a lot of pre-printed or pre-molded elements, so you have to be careful while painting all of this stuff, because it's really important to get the right paint work on those elements. They will be noticeable on your aircraft. As you can see, the amount of supports is something what you will also have to take into attention. And this, as far as you can see, is actually the single section of the wing, so you have to cut it through and then install it together with the plastic parts. So be ready for this. This will definitely require some of your time in order to get the precise fitment. Next we continue with another pair of the sprues. I guess those parts are actually going onto the opposite side. So as you can see, they are also supplied in pair. I will place one here. And again, we have really nice pre-molded or pre-printed features here. We also have a lot of supports on these parts, but again, it's a single piece part, so don't be fooled that we have here this special band. It's actually the single piece part which is installed inside the wing portion, which is folding. So that's why you have to be careful while joining all of this stuff together, because the fitment will also matter even in the folded version. So if you think it will be easier, it's actually even more sophisticated. And next we continue with some minor elements, as I said before. So here you can see them, they are printed on the separate base. Here we have quite simple supports or attachment points, so it's just a matter of careful separation. And also some parts are really tiny, so be ready to work with tweezers, because otherwise it will be nearly impossible to get them into the right spot. But I guess that's something what you expect from 1/48 scale aircraft set. And what is interesting is that we also get the P parts here, so just give me a moment. I will take out the unpainted P thread, and here it is. So it's a typical Eduard product. If camera will focus, you will see that we have here 4 small parts. I'm not sure where they will go, but as you can see, well, definitely into the wing root section, but as you can see, it's a quite neat part. Next, I would like to continue with this thing, so we should zoom out in order to show it. So here we have the wing sprue, and I have to open the plastic bag, which is resealable here, and it should be quite quick thing to open, but still take a bit of moment. Okay, so here we have the wing parts, and as you remember, I was also pointing at this in the original kit review. We have this special cut line here, for example, which is used to show where the let's say the folding happening. Also, you should be careful with these hinges for the ailerons because they get easily broken off. We saw it on one of the reviews, so definitely pay attention to this area, or maybe just install the aileron straight away in order to avoid any accidents. Note that flaps are molded in, and I'm not sure, well, they should not be folding with the wing. This due to the special design of this aircraft. We have also all of the external features just like on the original release, and if I flip it over here, note that we inside do not get any recessed borders for ease of the separation of those parts, so that's why you have to be careful and follow the panel lines, because otherwise you might end up with the wrong pattern on your aircraft. And of course we have the guiding elements here, so it will help you to align all the parts, and I think it's important because those parts are not exactly tiny, and that's why you have to pay attention how they will be joining together. Next, we continue with assembly manual. So here I have to zoom out and close the lenses a bit. So this assembly manual is printed in form of the cover brochure. We have the parts map, let's say, on the first page, and then assembly process starts with cutting the original plastic part. So you can see these areas marked in the red and orange color. And again, I will remind you that do not try to hurry with these pieces, with these sections, because then you might end up with the wrong cuts and maybe damaged edges, and the edges will actually matter because, as you can see, you install the 3D printed parts right into these areas, so the fitment will also matter. Next, we continue also with this operation which I just mentioned. So here you can see the installation of the 3D printed part in between the plastic parts. So that's why I pay attention to how they will be fitting together. It might require some of the trimming, but I think it's doable, especially if you have experience with such tasks on your builds. And here on the last page we have actually some of the additional suggestions on the wiring. So wiring, of course, is not supplied in the kit, so you have to source your own metal wire. And also here we have the pictures of the alignment of those parts against the fuselage, so also quite important thing to remember. And here we have the parts map, colors chart, and again the price tag $29.95. So it should be already available together with the original release, so you can get it on official Eduard website. Of course, I'll be happy to hear your opinion, so do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video as usual, and bye.